I'm Shane.
I'm Bo.
We are Kentucky Fried Critics.
Hey, you guys!
That's right. Episode 100. We have been waiting. We have been dying to do this movie. There are details about that we'll get into, but it has been a long time coming. We are obviously very excited. You could probably tell by the fast roll-in compared to what we normally do. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get before we can lose ourselves in everything. Go ahead, do the beer. Because then we can lose ourselves. Yeah, after that's done, we can lose ourselves in the movie however we feel. But let's get the beer.
Got to shout out the beer. We're doing Masthead Brewing Company's from Cleveland, Ohio. Cerveza, Mexican style lager brewed with lime.
All right.
Which does have a little bit of a green color.
It very, very slight. But yeah, you hold it up to the light. We're not talking St. Patty's Day green.
No, it's not like food coloring. But there's like a green hint.
There's a greenish. Yeah, I don't even know if the Patreon people can see it. I don't even know if it's that much green. But I mean, in person, you can definitely get a slight
hold it up
twinge.
to a white wall.
Yeah,
right?
You see it. There's just a little bit. And this is where we get to say, obviously, you know what movie from our intro. If you don't, then I hate you. Oh, I don't hate you. That's strong.
I feel bad for you.
I feel bad for you.
That's what it is. If you've not ever seen this movie, please stop right now. Go watch it. Come back. We'll wait.
Go watch the Goonies. We can say.
Yeah.
Go ahead and say that out loud. That's what I was just about to say. We haven't said it yet.
They should all know.
No, they should know. They should know because they clicked here, but they also should know from what your intro line was. They should know. I agree. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Should have been sitting here with a baby Ruth. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, my God.
I was about to say, you do have one. I presented you one.
I have baby Ruth.
This is why I presented it to you. I was like, this is so... As soon as Bo got here, first thing I did was I said, sir, on a day like today, I only have one thing to say to you. And I pulled out the baby Ruth from my pocket and I said, baby Ruth? Because you can't.
I forgot I had that. That's perfect. It's a good thing I didn't eat it. I thought about just...
I'm glad you didn't eat it,
doing the sloth, split it in half.
Immediately.
So, I wouldn't feed it to you, though.
Thank you. But so, yeah, if you don't know why Cerveza, well, then you probably don't know the movie. And like Bo said, you should stop and go take a look and watch the movie. Because, again, it's not a big point in the movie.
But it happens all throughout the movie.
There is definitely Spanish that comes up, and it is very important that one character speaks Spanish, and it is definitely, again, he does not talk about beer. He does talk about drugs, but he does not talk about beer. He gets close. He's so close.
Yeah,
so close.
So close.
But Cerveza, in the way that Bo said it when he announced the beer, is also very much the same way.
That's how Mouth would have said it,
Mouth would have said it that way. Now, as I've already said, one of my favorite movies. It is my favorite movie. I don't know why. I'm trying to play it down.
I was about to be like, one of.
Yeah, it's my favorite movie of all time. Has been since before I can even remember not. You know what I mean? Because this movie came out when I was 1. So at no point in my life do I recall
not having this movie.
Seen. You mean as far as I know, I've always known this movie. I'm sure there. I
went and saw it when I was 2.
I don't think I've seen it in theater. But it was definitely as an adult. I was definitely...
I don't know, your mom and dad didn't take you? You were that whiny-ass baby in the fucking theater that everybody hates?
Dad would have, but I don't think he did. Just to be fair.
I went to a Def Leppard concert in my mom's belly.
We'll see.
It counts.
Well, see, this wouldn't have been a belly. I'd have been a baby. Yeah. It'd have been the annoying child.
Probably way harder to take a baby to a Def Leppard concert in 87.
Oh. Well, you probably still could have got away with it.
Yeah, probably. But
I don't know if anybody would have stopped you.
You just left them with the bouncers at the front, right? Here, watch this kid.
Well, you remember Back to the Beach? You just sit it down with the Nazi punk surfer.
Nazi punk surfers. Pay him $5.
I don't even think it was that much. I think it was 50 cents in that movie. But you make do with what you have. But yeah, so we have tried to get to this movie so many times.
Dozens and dozens of times.
So many times. We have
found...
From the beginning.
Yeah, we've found beers even.
Our first movie, again, this is... Before we get any further, we should also stop and say that. This is episode 100.
Oh, yeah.
This is big. I think I might have even said it, but I don't think I
We didn't
took
make
the
a big
time to
deal
make
about
the
it.
deal. Yeah, we should.
This is important.
Yeah, so this is
100 episodes.
Season 2, episode 48,
Confetti.
but 100 all together, not counting any kind of little mini things and whatnot, but like full
Actual
movie episode.
episodes.
Yeah. So episode 100, but we have been trying since episode 2.
Yes.
Like episode 1, we knew we found something for Sandlot. I paid big bucks to have it shipped
we
to
did.
us. The problem was that we knew we couldn't keep that up. We couldn't keep doing
For
these
2
like
years, it was like $50.
yeah, we couldn't
with
keep
shipping.
doing that. Like it was like cool to do for a special thing to start it with, but we couldn't do that for everything. And so like I had found, like we had that one was a s'mores beer. I did find a Rocky Road beer. I think it was even the same
Yeah, it was
people,
the same company,
but it was
too.
even more because I think it was out of season. So it was like something that was in somebody's fridge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it was like
Third party.
it
Some
was
guy just
even
had
more
some.
for that one, and so like we couldn't get that, but I found a Rocky Road, and so but then we couldn't do it because we were like we can't keep spending that much per episode. Like we're not making money. We can't spend that kind of money per episode. It's one thing to spend a normal amount on beer,
$12 on a 6-pack.
here and there. Yeah, like that's not that bad, but like $50 for two. It's insane.
They
It's
were
insanity.
They were like 13%.
Yeah,
though,
no, they were
but
strong
still,
enough. They were strong enough to be like a 4-pack or a 6-pack of other beer. But yeah, they again, it doesn't change anything. We knew we couldn't keep that up, so we had to change things a little bit. So, but we kept looking for a way to get back to the Goonies. And I even like we knew when we got close to 100, we were like, well, we're going to use it for 100. And so like I had been for weeks now behind the scenes looking. You can ask Bo. I've been
scouring the internet
to try to find a beer.
Well, we found stuff, but half of them, it's like, oh, we don't ship that.
Well, I found one that would have been the perfect. Do you remember this? I told you I found one that would have been perfect because it was also a throwback to our first movie, our first episode.
Oh, was it really?
I found one that was called. Remember, it was Smalls. Some woman named Baby Ruth. So it would have been Baby Ruth, but clearly that beer would have been referencing The Sandlot, which was our first episode. But it still would have been Baby Ruth, which is this one. It would have
been a double.
That would have been the perfect 100, right? Like that's the way you really pull it all together. Again, it would have been $100.
Why is ordering beer on the internet so expensive? It shouldn't be.
It was going to be like $50 shipping.
God damn.
And so it was just like, yeah, okay, well, we can't do that.
Yeah, no, obviously.
And so Cerveza was something we saw, and we both were like, hey.
They speak a lot of Spanish in that movie.
Mouth really goes at it.
Right.
So we knew that we wanted it to be 100, and so we were like, much like next season gets to be a little bit looser.
Kind of loosened it up.
We
was like, because
loosened it
we
up.
have to do this movie.
Well, yeah, we knew. Well, and again, this movie is so perfect because we both love this movie.
Yes.
It is a movie of like it crosses generations of people who were born at that time, right? So Gen Xers were of the right age.
Yeah.
Elder millennials like me definitely grew up with it. Again, from birth. You had it from birth, but again, like as we'll get into, there are a few things.
I kind of got ripped off. I feel like
save it. We'll get there in just a minute. But yeah, there are a few things that were a little bit different depending on when you came up with the movie, but we all came up with it. That's the important part, and it's been an important. Again, like it was so big. I don't know what it is to Zennials. If there are any Zennial fans of ours.
Let us know. What
Gen
do you all
Z,
think?
whatever you want to call again, like
Hey,
I feel weird. However you want to label yourself.
Bro, I love the the shorts. I see
Zennial
on
with a
TikTok.
Z, not with an X. That's why I was just like, wait a minute. I realized that's weird.
Xennial.
Yeah. But technically, isn't it still
I
like
know.
Like generally, if an X is at the beginning of a word, it's a Z.
It's like xylophone.
Yeah.
but-
So I don't
But
even.
then it gets
I don't
confused.
even know. It does.
Oh no, we do the British Canadian thing for them. It's instead of Zennials, it's Zennials.
Maybe, well, dude. What we gotta do, or Gen. That's why they started saying just Gen Z because they were like, it's a little bit easier than trying to make
Where are we
people
doing
remember.
all this Ennial shit?
Yeah, it's a little bit easier. But so whatever you decide, if you're younger than us by a substantial amount, what's your connection to the Goonies? Like, let us know like how you connect to
$5. It's just shorts on. You're like, did you know in the Goonies with the like AI voice and it has like a little clip of it? I guarantee you that is 90%.
Well, then
of
they're
them.
missing
Anybody
out,
under
and
age of like 21.
If that's
that is
true,
their reference.
That's horrible, and they're
Right?
missing out. They need to go
Depressing.
back.
Hopefully, our episode will encourage them to go actually
Well, I
watch
hope so. Because, again, it's one of my favorites, and I definitely have lots of fun. I mean, again, I'm giddy. Just like, I keep losing myself in the moment. So let's just go ahead. Let's
go.
Let's do this. Let's start with who's in the movie, writers, directors, because this time, those are huge.
Yeah.
Like, again, like, this is one of those times where, well, first, before I even go any further, I do have to stop. Technically, this is one of those things Bo hates. If you look at the movie poster, in large letters, it does say Spielberg presents. But in Spielberg's defense, at least the story idea is his. He did
actually work on this one.
He has a writer credit.
He didn't just kind of like sign off on it like he started doing later.
Well, and again, like I said,
I feel like he was probably busy doing something else and couldn't commit his full time to it.
Maybe he also just liked helping his friends out. So I mean, it could have gone either way. Like maybe Donner just didn't have a project at the time, so he said, "Hey, do you want to do this?
That's a perfect job for you, brother."
But so Spielberg though does have one of the writing. There are 2 writer credits on it. Spielberg is one of them for story, screenplay, and therefore more of the bulk of the action is Christopher Columbus, who is also another prolific writer
and director.
And director, and the writing credits we have to mention because it connects back to last week. They're both kid adventure movies from 1985, but on top of that, we got another Gremlins connection.
Right.
So we had last week we had Joe Dante directing both the Gremlins.
Yeah.
Christopher Columbus is the person who wrote both Gremlins movies. It's actually how Spielberg got connected with him. He had wrote a couple of screenplays while he was in like film school. Columbus did, sold them. None of them ever got produced. And then he was shopping around Gremlins, and Spielberg was the one that was like,
"That's pretty good.
I like that one."
Yeah.
All right. And so it was the beginning of a big, long
The legend
friendship.
was born.
So yeah, this movie gets us tons of people. I just had to mention the Spielberg connection and make sure that Bo knew this isn't one that
this isn't lazy Spielberg.
No, there's a connection.
This is still
he did something
passionate.
He was
trying
working
to make
on it.
good
He
films.
was on the set regularly. Like the kids, like they all talk. Like behind the scenes, they've talked about how they met him and he was there. And there's a lot of things. Props of other movies ended up in this that I don't know if you know about. Oh,
no.
Okay. I won't even save it. This is one of those things that's fun because
Nice.
like I had this saved for the like just talking about the movie, but since we're here on Spielberg and I always need to try to defend him a little bit to Bo, this is a perfect time. Let's see, which Fratelli is it? What are their name? Jake, not Francis. Francis is Joey Pants, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jake Fratelli wears that hat. That is literally Indiana Jones's hat. It
Nice.
is literally the hat from the set of Indiana Jones.
That's badass.
So we get a few cool things.
That's
dude.
fucking
We
cool
get a
as
few
fuck.
cool things.
I would have stole it. I wouldn't have gave it back.
They probably needed it. They were like, he was like, "Look, you guys can have it for a couple minutes because it'll be funny." But I'm gonna need that.
I'm about to do Temple of Doom. I kind of need that.
But yeah, so again, like we get this is early enough in the career that we get like cool little references like that. Plus, again, okay, since we're already here, I'll go ahead and mention another one that they totally got away with because Spielberg's connected, right? Did you notice that when they do the scene when Brand goes flying over the hill, like he's holding on to the car, he's in clothes that were meant to look like Elliot's clothes from E.T. and he's on a bike and they shot it from the angle of like
he's like
E.T. flying.
hood up for the only time ever in the movie?
Yes, because they wanted it to look like Elliot and E.T.
Missed that one.
Spielberg, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Again, Donner got away with it because of Spielberg, which is a good segue. You like what I did there?
Mm-hmm.
Found a way. So yeah, our director here, Richard Donner. Yes, that Richard Donner.
Say his full fucking name.
Richard. You put me on the spot because I said this to you and you just thought it was so funny. So it's Richard Superman Lethal Weapon fucking Donner.
Yeah, his full legal name, but we just call him Richard Donner for short.
But so yes, this is like he is a legend.
Yeah,
like,
he is.
And again, this is what I was saying last week about how kids' adventure movies in the 80s were a different breed than it is now. Because again, like we have attached to this a legendary writer, director, who is producing / writing credits on this, directed questionable scenes.
I think it was just bored. We'll get into those.
But like he's connected.
Yeah.
We have like legendary director. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
this isn't your normal kids movie.
It's not just like we got this script for a kids movie. Grab some random director.
Yeah.
The guy who did Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo's not doing anything right now. Get him.
No, these are huge.
That's a bad movie.
It's a good bad movie though.
It's my kind of good movie.
Okay. But yeah, so this was huge, and this is what kids adventure movies in the 80s were. They were this big,
epic.
And again, I won't spend a lot of time talking about Donner. We've talked about him before on someone else's podcast. Frank, check
baby.
out Reels of Cinema. We did his Superman 1 and 2 before Superman, the new one, had come out.
It's a good episode.
We definitely talked about
give
Donner.
him some love.
You can hear our thoughts about Donner there. So we don't need to spend a lot of time there. But a good segue point is, like I said, we're dealing with legendary directors and writers. And Christopher Columbus is our other person with a writing credit, the screenplay. Huge. He wrote Gremlins. He wrote Gremlins 2. He also, like Bo mentioned earlier, he was a director, and he directed one of my other favorite 80s kids adventure movies. Adventures in Babysitting.
Right?
It's in the title. It's an adventure. It's an adventure. Plus that movie, it's Keith Coogan, who again we love. Mm-hmm. Toy Soldiers. Got Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Love Keith Coogan.
Wasn't he supposed to be an Encino Man?
No, you keep. That's right. No, he was supposed to be the Sean Astin.
Yeah, he was supposed to be Sean Astin.
Yeah. Again, I love.
Hey, more connections.
Yes, Sean Astin.
Because Sean Astin's in this movie.
I can tell you so many. I've been to conventions. I've heard stories from their mouths from Corey Feldman and Sean Astin about like weird behind the scenes connections, and we'll get there. But yeah, trust me. There's so it was the 80s. Yeah. Apparently, it was just wild like that.
It felt like when we were kids, like all these people kind of knew each other all the time because they showed up in the same movies all the time.
The 80s was the Brat Pack era. Yeah, like this, it was like these people did all hang out. Like that's the beauty of it. Like the 80s was an era where even though like we all thought that, it did at least on some level actually happen like that too. Like we're all hanging out. These people we're all friends.
Just went off and did movies together, right? Just kind of moved as a group.
But yeah, so Adventures in Babysitting, to get back there, we'll get back to that one at some point. Maybe that'll come back in our loose ends.
Yeah, our loose
ends. Now that we've mentioned it, like Lethal Weapon, this is our backdoor way to like get them in.
Well, 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon, this bullshit. Six.
Don't give us an extra.
No, if we make it an even looser connection.
No, but look, we've done so good without even having to go that loose. I think we can totally do it within 6. I think
3 degrees.
Like, I'm saying we don't need to give ourselves 7s because we're that good. That's what I would say. Yeah, we've got this, dude. Yeah,
I like your confidence.
Thank you.
I was trying to go for like a buffer zone.
I think we got this. All
right, cool. All right, I'm in. Full in. Let's go.
But so yeah, Adventures in Babysitting, totally something we will come back to because again, one of my favorites. It's got and it's another. It's like all of these.
Yeah, it's like all these fucking movies.
They're star-studded. Like those people, like so Elizabeth Shue. Like I mean, that movie had so many. Vincent D'Onofrio in one of his first roles. We need to stop. We're on this one. We're not on that one.
The 80s, to sum up, were the greatest era.
Yeah, I don't care what anybody says.
I don't either. Early 90s too. Throw that in there. About to 94.
But so let's get on to our actors here again. Like this is a kids cast, right? Yeah. Like I mean, these are children.
The oldest one's what, 16?
Depends on which one you're going by. The oldest one. Do you mean Brand or do you mean everybody else? Brand's Josh Brolin had to be like 17 maybe. Or 18. Like he was probably close to adulthood. Like he looked like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He already looked.
He did work out a lot.
He was very broad and like chiseled.
I'm gonna start going for action roles after this movie.
Well, this is right before he did his skateboarding movie.
Which one?
It's okay. Thrashin'. That's the name. It's a crazy one, dude. It's I think I've even talked about it to you on the podcast before when we were talking Gleaming the Cube. I definitely would have talked to you about it during Gleaming the Cube. It's like gang warfare
you did
on
mention
skateboards. Yeah.
I remember now.
Which is why I felt bad that I just had to do all that work to find it for us, because I was like, I know I've said this. You know, when you come in and you're like,
Cerveza is affecting.
well, and
memory.
you come in and you're like I'm hyper focused on the Goonies right now, and so like you throw out like talk about something else, and I was like, no, my headspace is not there right now. My headspace is in this world. But I guess we'll start with Josh Brolin since you've already
threw him out.
We've got the perfect segue there. Josh Brolin here. This is his first ever movie.
Really?
Yes. Despite his Hollywood royalty beginnings, this was his first one, and he did not get it immediately. Like
Had to fight for it, did he?
300 different people, he said, and he went back like 5 times for callbacks. Like it was not an immediate given part or anything
him.
like that. Yeah, way to go!
Fucking
Exactly.
earned it, buddy.
It was not nepotism that got him.
Yeah,
this role.
he went and worked for it.
Good on him. Well, I mean, Sean Astin, good
yeah.
segue for us right there. We're talking about having that whole nepotism Hollywood royalty
The
thing going for him.
lineage.
He grew up John Astin, believing John Astin was his dad. Later on, we found out not really his dad, but definitely still his dad.
I mean, guy who raised him. That's your dad.
It's his dad. It's not his father. Like, however you want to word.
You're not the sperm donor.
Yeah, whichever one you want to word which way, that's fine. However, like I'm not in the world enough to know which one you should say which way, but yeah.
Not the biological that offered up material.
But it was the person who raised him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's still an important person.
The more important person, in my opinion.
100%. But so, but his mom is also Patty Duke. Like, so, I mean, Sean Astin is
legends.
thick and thin,
everywhere.
like through and through. You can't get more than that. Yeah. Well, and like supposedly this movie, I think was it was shot and released around the time they were splitting up.
Ah.
And so like it was a really, it was like a hard thing for them because they were watching their kid.
Yeah.
But at the same time they were fighting at home.
Problems, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's move away from
I was
Sean
gonna say,
Astin. That
yeah,
brought us down a little
I
bit.
just love Sean Astin, Samwise.
Nothing but great things. I'm sure we did.
Rudy.
Well, we did Toy Soldiers. We've definitely talked about Sean.
I think I even
Astin.
made the Rudy joke.
Yeah,
I'm
so
sorry.
It's okay. We've been there. Let's move on to Corey Feldman, who problematic nowadays. He's a little weird. He's a little out there. I don't even mean about like he's had a few different things that have put him like weirdly in the public eye. But I just mean like if you've ever seen the Him and His Angels shit, like it's weird.
Yeah.
Don't look into it.
Okay.
Bo. It's weird. He's
so like Jared Leto and his weird cult
yes,
island that he
no,
has.
it's worse than that.
Oh shit!
Because he's been he did an episode of Celebrity Wife Swap where it was just like he let the cameras in and it's all like all weird women living in his house with what was supposed to be his wife, and they're like he's like, yeah, we've got this strict regimen on what they're allowed to eat, and then he's just like he's just like sitting in a sun chair watching them do like workouts in bikinis, like old man leering at them. Yeah. It's weird, dude. Well, like I said, don't.
It has to be a work. He had to like, no, the cameras are coming. I'm gonna freak people
out.
No.
No. That's just way. It. Like, so he's been big recently because of the random things with his music.
Yeah.
Well, for a while he was touring with this band, and that's what like the girls that did the best would end up as angels, as the backup band for Corey Feldman, but the others he was getting into like acting part, like it was like this lifestyle he was promoting was supposed to be helping them get it to the movie business. You get what I'm saying? For a dude whose thing is like, I don't think people should get taken advantage of in Hollywood because I was when I was a kid. It's a weird line he's too close to. It's like it's like he thinks since they're all legal adults, what I'm doing is okay, and it's like no, but you're still doing the thing. You're still doing
manipulating
the thing.
People.
You're just doing it with what are legal adults instead of children, but you're still doing the thing, right? Like I said, I love
still bad.
We have to stop. I love Corey Feldman, and I don't want to focus on the bad because he's even like his career is like he's somehow shaking this off. We need to.
I mean, he quit doing it. I guess.
No, I don't know if he has, but he's shaking off.
He definitely quit
image.
Talking about
yeah,
it.
He quit talking about it. He quit letting it be.
He
the
was
focus.
like, I smell heat.
Oh,
it's not a lot, but I can feel it. I better step away.
Yeah,
bitches to the basement.
I'm a huge Corey Feldman fan. I love Corey Feldman. I ran a fake Corey Feldman Facebook page way back when Facebook would let you do stuff like that. When you still had to have like college emails. I just happened to have 2 because I had left one college, and so like I was able to use one. It's a dorky thing I'm not going to get into, but yeah, I had one and it was fun.
Your nerd is showing. Put
yeah,
it back.
100%. But yeah, I love Corey Feldman, and then he did a lot of things where I was like,
Don't you hate that?
yeah.
And people give me shit for Hulk Hogan.
But I've met Corey Feldman. I've been at a convention.
Hulk.
I've shaken his hand.
Nice. Good firm handshake. Or maybe limperish.
No, he was a good firm hand.
Nice.
D got me. My wife got me the. We for our honeymoon we went to a convention, movie convention, and he was. Sean Astin was there. Corey Feldman was there. I was a huge Corey Feldman fan. So she went down and got his attention and was like, "My husband loves
totally
you."
See her
right?
there.
No,
she just stomped up. Like, hey, Corey Feldman, my husband wants to talk to you.
And then he came over, he shook my hand and walked on. You know what I mean? It wasn't like anything big, but I got to shake his hand. I will say this.
No fucks to give.
I will say this. Corey Feldman lists himself as like 5'9" on a, and again, we all know this about people in Hollywood. They say they're taller than they are.
You gotta book yourself bigger.
He says 5'9" on IMDb, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I am a 5'7" short king, and that motherfucker, I could see the top of his head, and he was definitely wearing like them like Michael Jackson style, like yes, dude. And so he can say what he wants, but that dude is like 5'5" on a good day.
That's fine. When I was wrestling, I booked myself as 6'3", even though I'm only like 6'1.5".
I'm just saying, it was one of those
and
things.
Like, unless they get in this ring and stand right next to her, they're not gonna know.
It was one of those things where the second that he got up to me, I was just like. Oh, but yeah, so huge fan. On that note, before I forget, because I can't even believe that I've not said this already. So like I said, my wife knows I'm a huge dork and a huge fan of the Goonies, and we went for a convention for our honeymoon that had them there. Part of why that was the one, because it was way after it wasn't like a immediate after the wedding honeymoon. Like we waited, so that way that could be the one that we went to. My wedding band, when she got it for me, the inscription on the inside, Goonies never say die. This is how much of a Goonie I am.
I'm a Goonie.
I'm not saying you're not.
I'm kind of
but I'm saying if there's a hierarchy, I might be.
There is a tier list of Goonie, and brother, you're at the bottom.
I'm just saying, so like if we're looking at the movie, like Mikey's at the top.
Yeah.
Andy and Steph don't join till the end, right? Like so
I'm just below them.
No, you're above them.
Okay, good. I got better billing than Andy. And
but
Sandy,
only if we're looking at it from when the movie was made, right? I mean, like we gotta look at it. It's all in the perspective on which you look at it from, right? Like if we're trying to say that those people are also now 50-year-old Goonies, well then no, they definitely have put in their 40 years worth of
They put their time in, I guess.
If we're just looking at it from watching the movie perspective, 100%, you got more Goonie creds than they do. Let's move down our list.
My Goonie.
We spent too much time on Sean Astin and Corey Feldman here. Let's go on down. So we also have Ke Huy Quan. You know me. I don't want to.
Ke Huy Quan.
Yeah, I don't want to be the one that butchers his name, but he plays Data. He is also.
He's short round.
He's short. I was like, Bo, say it.
I was about to be like, do you not know?
No, I know. I was waiting.
He's waiting for me to say it.
I don't want to be the one stealing all the thunder.
Okie dokie, Dr. Jones, hold on to your potato.
And so, yeah, he again, legend.
And he's won an Oscar now.
Yes, but Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Awesome movie.
So again,
finally watched it a few weeks ago. It is fantastic.
He's making his resurgence because he was also in
trailer. He's supposed to be in something else coming up, isn't he?
Well, he was also in Loki season 2 for Marvel stuff. Speaking again, we just skipped right over Brolin earlier, but I mean, we didn't need to mention. Everybody knows.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I mean, it was like the hugest movie ever. So we didn't.
I don't know. The third one's pretty good. Hugh Jackman might have.
Oh, I wasn't even talking. He's Thanos. I was talking about Thanos because that's the hugest.
Yeah, that is.
Ever.
I forgot about that.
Well, you were thinking of the wrong Marvel. Like that's just it. He's been in 2 Marvels.
Yeah.
So, like you were even thinking the wrong one.
He got paid twice though. He's getting residuals for 2 different things. Fuck the rest of you all. He's smarter.
So, but yeah, it's great to see Ke-Huy Quan. He technically has been in the show before. Do you remember what movie it was? Small role, but we definitely mentioned him because it's a movie he was in with another Goonie. That's my clue to you.
Was he in Toy Soldiers? Cut me some slack. We've done 100 of these.
Sean Astin is the other person. So if that helps you,
Well, it's not Toys.
No, it's not Toy Soldiers.
What other movie have we done with him in it?
It's a Pauly Shore movie.
Oh fuck, is he in it? He is. He's an Encino Man. He's the
he's
fucking
the
nerd kid.
Yes. They never had a scene together in that movie, but we definitely mentioned that we had two Goonies in that movie.
That took me way too long.
It's okay. It was obscure as shit, dude. I mean, I was definitely throwing it at you there. I was throwing it at you.
I liked your Jeopardy music for me. Add the stress. It's like, oh shit, I'm running out of time. Fuck.
But so that round. Well, no, that doesn't round out our main Goonies. We have one more, Jeff Cohen, who's the only one not acting. The rest of these people all still act. Chunk is not an actor anymore.
Aw, what does he do now? Is he a dentist? I could see him as a dentist.
He's a film lawyer.
Oh, of course he fucking is.
He's still in the business. He's just not an actor.
Hell yeah, man.
He's making good. He also
I want Chunk to be my film lawyer.
Well, he also looks good, dude. Like he's
got in shape, dude.
Oh yeah. He looks good, dude.
Got tired of having to do the truffle shuffle.
I mentioned to you earlier today that you should see that Staying Together Apart, the Josh Gad special for the Goonies.
Yeah.
Dude, you should see him in that, dude. You'd love it. It's like he's fucking dressed up in this pimp fucking suit outfit while everybody it was during COVID. Everybody else is just like no haircut.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
he's in this pimp fucking outfit, and he's in it is a reproduction of the Tony Montana chair from Scarface. At this
Chunk's the fucking man,
dude.
now.
I'm telling you, you would love it, man.
Hell yeah!
Need to check it out.
That's why you gotta be nice to the fat kid, because one fucking day.
But so that rounds out our Goonies, our main Goonies. Again,
Goonies,
two more people become Goonies before the end of the movie.
Honorary.
Well, they're full Goonies.
Tangential.
They take the pledge, but this is cut from the movie. There is a Goonies pledge.
God damn it. Bet it was on that TV version that I didn't
was
get
not.
to fucking
It was
watch.
not. This is one of those things that I know because of my extensive amount of knowledge of the movie.
Cutting room floor
anyway,
for that one.
But so they are not just honorary. They took a full pledge. They are Goonies.
I like that. We should have that. The way the rest of us can take the pledge.
You can tell where it was supposed to happen at in the movie. Like it's literally
in the wishing well.
Yeah.
Right before she sends
literally
up her...
cut the only amount. It's when the bucket comes down, she would have then said the pledge, and then they would have sent the bucket back up.
Yep.
You can literally tell the spot where it was going to be at.
Would have took 30 seconds. Leave it in.
Yeah, well, it didn't get to. But on that note, speaking of our person, that's Andy. That's Andy, you Goonie. One of my favorite lines ever. Carrie.
My favorite is when the toilet explodes on him, and he's like, "Daddy."
There's a bunch. This movie is full of
Troy's a douche.
But he does have that scream down, though, doesn't he?
Yeah,
like,
he does.
It's got just the right amount of like panic in it,
right?
Like, you're just like, oh man, that guy. But so Carrie Green is who plays Andy. You also might know. I mean, she was in the '80s. She was an '80s star. She was Luca in Lucas. You know that one? It's the Corey Haim football movie. Before Rudy, there was Lucas.
Don't know that one.
You should go look at it. It's Charlie Sheen as like a 17-year-old. In case you didn't know he was acting that
I didn't
young.
know he was in shit that young.
Yeah, he plays a football player. Lucas, Corey Haim is the dorky kid. Lucas is the Rudy. He's the dorky kid who shouldn't make the team.
Yeah.
They all help him. And she's the girl. Man.
All right, we'll just put that on the list over here.
Yeah, because it's another big
we'll
one.
double feature it, dude. Lucas and Rudy.
There you
Get
go.
them both.
It'll get more of our Brat Pack people here. Sean Astin, another one of the Coreys, the other Corey. Speaking of which, since I got to segue him in there, this is the set they both met on.
Oh,
the
cool.
Coreys met on, even though he tried out for one of the roles and he didn't get it. I think it might have even been Mouth. Like, it might have been one of those, like, Corey Feldman beat him out for
they're
the role.
sitting in the audition room. Hey, man.
But this is when they met. And Corey Feldman Corey Feldman was just going to win. He had been promised a role from Spielberg and got passed up for E.T. He was supposed to be in E.T. He was supposed to be a friend to Elliot, and he got cut. And so then Spielberg kept promising him another part.
Yeah.
And finally, he got him this.
Hey, I got it for you, man. But she's still got to audition. It's just a courtesy.
Basically, dude. And so then that's
then
why...
then he meets the other Corey, and he's just like,
sorry.
Oh, man, I know for a fact you're not going to get it.
It's okay. Haim got one up on him because when they went to do License to Drive, Haim and Feldman were both going out for the main character, and Haim got the main character for Feldman. So, I mean...
Rub it in his face later.
Well, I mean, they were both still in that movie, though, so it's...
He got top billing.
It's one of those things.
He
did. I mean,
you're the secondary character.
You're the secondary Corey. I'm the primary.
You're Corey too.
But in all fairness, they
prime
also
Corey.
did. Well, they did Dream a Little Dream, and the other Feldman was the prime Corey in that. I mean, they did a lot of movies that they both did together
when they were on movies together. Did that? It's like, all right, we got prime Corey and second Corey.
You would have
depending on who's the lead role in it.
You would have to. That was just the easier way to keep up with it, right? I need my lead Corey.
Yeah. Corey Prime.
All right, we gotta get through this before we spend too much. We've done our usual like too much time on our. It's okay though. We're having fun. That's all that matters, right? But we've got 4 more people that we can be done with the cast, right? Yeah. So we've got Martha Plimpton as our last. We almost even dropped out one of our kids. We were like getting so far into it, we needed. But so Martha Plimpton, she plays Steph. She's the dorky girl. Again,
she's
like
Velma.
Yeah.
She even breaks it. My glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
And Martha Plimpton is another one of those people. She's huge. She's still in Hollywood. She's done several TV shows at this point. She was in Raising Hope. She was the mom in Raising Hope. And she's, I can't remember the other one, but she's been in a couple of these.
My sister's watching that right now.
It's a good show, dude. It's a really good one. If you've not seen it, people, I
saw the
suggest you go
first
see
season when it first came out.
Yeah, we were living together.
We lived
at the
together.
Time, so yeah. It's a good one. It's made by the My Name Is Earl people.
Oh, I like that show. I need to rewatch.
Well, Raising Hope is like a spiritual successor. The very first episode even mentions the end of the Earl saga. It says like, local man just finished his karma
list. Or whatever
so that way you know
it.
That he did finish.
Nice.
Yeah. Again, good.
Good for Earl.
Way to go, Martha Plimpton.
Yeah.
So again, that is our full kids. Now that we've
those are the
gone
Goonies
too far down the road
in their entirety.
We only have 4 more people that I even need to mention. One is Sloth, because he would be our honorary Goonie. If we're really going to get into somebody being an honorary one in the movie, he'd be the honorary.
Sloth.
That's John. I hate this name. John Matuzak. Matuzak, I think. He's a football player. That's why I hate it, because I feel like the people who are sports fans are like really mad at me right now for not knowing how to pronounce it.
He's a legend. How dare you?
He played for the Raiders, which is why you see.
Nice. I liked the Raiders.
Well, that's why Sloth. You know, if you notice when he's in the when he's chained up, he's wearing a Raiders shirt.
I did not catch that.
It is literally his. It's the dude
it's his
from when
shirt?
he was on the Raiders. Yeah.
I liked the Raiders.
Right.
That one time they almost won the Super Bowl.
But so yeah, let's give it to him, because he had to wear so much
fucking
shit,
makeup,
dude.
He's
to do
in the
this
chair at like 2:00.
Well, because think about it, like that one eye is fake, like, and it's doing like there's mechanics.
I was saying, and it's animatronic.
So
there's
like
the animatronic ears and shit.
Dude,
so like he's got not just makeup, he's got like machines bolted to his head.
So dude really did a great job. And again, like, I love Sloth. We all love Sloth. Sloth is our hero. If you were a kid in the 80s, you wanted the friendship that Chunk and Sloth had.
Especially if you were a fat kid, you were like, man, well, I want my Sloth.
I want
beat up the people who make fun of me.
I want my more human Toxic Avenger.
Yes,
right? Because that's
basically what he is.
It's even what he kind of looks like, dude. Like, you're like, I want that.
Less mutated Toxie.
I'm telling you. And so Sloth is, while he is our honorary Goonie, the reason why he is the perfect person to balance out our two sets of characters is because he is also a Fratelli. Even though when you think in your head of the Fratellis,
Yeah, it's just the other three.
you don't think of Sloth, but he is. It is literally part
their
of the
fault.
plot.
They don't claim him. Half
They don't,
the time.
exactly. I mean, well, they chain him
to
in a basement.
wall. Ma dropped him on his
Beat him?
head.
Like, well, again,
It's
like,
implied.
well, look at the face
Yeah.
structure. That's more than just the one drop. That's like beatings. They don't tell us, but we know.
I guess his brothers probably just went back there and just beat the crap out of him just for fun.
Well, we saw he was about to do. His brother was about to do the Reservoir Dogs fucking scene to
Yeah.
him. We saw when he comes
cut
out of
his
the
fucking
basement.
ear off.
Right?
Hello.
Tell me
Can you
that's
hear
not
me?
what it felt like when Mikey saw in the basement when he brought the food down
Fucking
and he started
heard
singing
Huey-
the opera at him.
Fucking Huey Lewis in the news starts playing. He starts dancing
No, it's got
around.
that. It's got that vibe. It's got that vibe.
Oh, now I'm sad. Michael Mass is dead.
Let's keep going here then.
Cheer me up.
So
Come
we've got Robert Davey as Jake Fratelli.
the opera singer.
That's right, the one that was in prison.
Yeah,
the elaborate
the very-
escape plan.
Why would you think I'd kill myself, you schmuck?
Yeah, it's so good. And then we have Joe Pantaleone, Joey Pants.
Joey Pants.
I gotta love Joey Pants, man.
Please tell me how to actually say your last name. Send me a
Oh,
voice
it's
message.
Pantaleone, but
Is
it's just or
so-
Leona, Leanne.
Yeah, there's-
it's
I've heard it so many different
Yeah.
ways. I'm never sure. So we all just call him Joey Pants.
yeah. Well, it's easier. It's way easier. And that's what's funny is that's probably what he would
I was
tell
gonna
you,
say,
right? He would
he
probably
probably
just be like,
just
"You can
answers
just
to
call
it,
me
yeah.
Joey Pants," right? Like, keep it simple for us. Again, so funny in this. He's great in these because isn't he also in Baby Stay Out?
Yes.
He's so funny
He's
in these
very
like
good
kids,
slapsticky.
these family friendly like slapsticky comedies
What a-
that he does. It's so
Kind of
good.
Buster
Dude.
Keatonish
Which is,
feel
again,
to him.
He's also great as a mob. You know, like if you
Mob guy. No,
yes,
there's
Sopranos.
there's
He's in the
there's,
Sopranos.
like,
yeah.
something he's really fucking scary in.
He's Richie or Ricky or
He's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah. So again, I'm telling you right now,
So he can do it both ways.
we love Joey Pants.
Yeah.
This movie is actually kind of the perfect balance between the
Yeah,
two.
a little bit. He's a little scary, but then he does all.
But
the
then he gets slapped in the
slapstick
head
shit. Yeah.
by his
Takes
brother.
the fucking full flip bump onto the log later and crotches himself.
Francis. He is Francis.
I don't wear a toupee.
Yes. And you see later that he
It
does
fucking
when it flies
flops
up.
up.
I love that they don't even address it either. Like it just kind of happens. You barely
Then
see
Jake
him
gives
fix
him
it.
a look. Jake looks at him like,
I thought you said you don't
that
have
motherfucker, I
one."
told you.
So then we have our last important character, the most important,
The
Fratelli,
matriarch.
Mama Fratelli. Mama Fratelli, in case for all of our Patreon fans, you've seen this. For everybody listening, you don't see
You don't
it.
get
but-
to. Go join our Patreon.
Well, or you'll see it in a short. If you hear me talking about it, look for it in the
Possibly.
short.
it's my
But I have
button.
I have a button. I have a pin.
She looks so fucking happy. Just
So that's Anne Ramsey again. Also, Mama from Throw Mama from the Train.
also another good movie.
Yeah, and again,
Mom liked that movie.
well, and like between this and that movie,
Which is
everyone
weird.
knows who
You'd
she
think
is.
my mom wouldn't like a movie about throwing a mom off a train.
Yeah, but when she first saw it, she wasn't really a mom. You know, she wasn't thinking like that kind of.
Yeah.
You know, she was young enough; it wouldn't have mattered. It would have been. It's okay.
I don't know. Was Tiff born yet?
Yeah, 100%. But not
She hadn't sunk in that. I'm a mom.
well, it hadn't sunk in that she was gonna have adult children. I mean, like
Right.
when you're
The
dealing with
adult kids that would want to
to
throw me off a train.
that was so far from her mindset.
We'd never do that, Mom.
There
Never.
you go. There's your one bit. If it happens now, we can all come after Bo extra hard because he even said it. It's on record that he wouldn't do
I
it.
would not.
I don't think you will. I'm just saying. It's always the second you do something like that, it's
I
always
like
that
my
moment where
mom.
it's like, what did he just set
I just
himself?
went
up
to a
for?
Cyndi Lauper concert with my mom.
Yeah, I think that's actually a great segue for us to get back into things here a little bit, though. Cyndi Lauper is the perfect person to see right before doing an episode like this because
Yeah.
she's the fucking theme
Song for this
She-
movie.
it's funny because she did write the song for the movie, but or so she says. I feel like it's one of those things where like she just had a song where she was like, "Oh no, that's good enough
Yeah.
for the movie." Because if you actually listen to the lyrics, and
There's not a lot
The song
there.
is called "Goonies Are Good Enough," but Goonies isn't said in the song.
Not once. It's just
It's good enough is
It's
said.
good
Yeah,
enough
yeah,
for you. Good enough for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Old fashioned superstition. Again, like,
was-
I mean, I love the song.
No, it was great. We're sitting there. You had just texted me like, "Oh, if she does the song," I was like, "She's probably not gonna do that song." Like, fuck, 30 seconds later, she's just like, "I had a bunch of people asking me like why I don't do this song." She's like, "I'm still a Goonie. How about you?" And I was like, "Oh fuck, where's my phone? Shit." So I did manage to get footage of it.
We will try to get this out on some kind of social
Yeah,
platform.
well,
somehow, some
if
way.
we can, it'll be at the end of everything, right?
But I don't know.
if we can.
We're
I
gonna
think
look
there's
at
like a
we're gonna do
time
some
limit.
research. Well, but the time limit's so short that again, it would be better off
the
putting it
music
somewhere
is
else.
the thing. You
Yeah.
can get like we can play.
Well,
where she
I could
does
put
her
a big part of the
intro
clip.
bit.
I could do. Yeah.
But I don't know about like where
Words,
she actually
yeah.
starts singing the song. How long we would get to do? But
But
she
so-
does. But she does say this is for all my Goonies out there.
Well,
Big
and
pop.
I love the music video because it's
I do too. It's got all my wrestlers in it.
it is a retelling of the movie.
She thanked everybody too. She was
Oh,
like,
that's
"I want to
awesome.
thank." She's like, "Lou Albano, Freddie
That's
Blassie,
great,
Andre
dude.
the Giant, Iron Sheik." I was just like, "All my wrestlers,
Yeah, dude.
yes."
But yeah, so that's what's it's so fun because it's
like,
literally
all
just
of those are dead now. Jesus.
stop that. Let me just say what I'm saying. It's just a retelling of stop it. You're the one who doesn't like it, and you're the one who keeps doing it.
My bad.
But so it's just a retelling of the movie
Right.
for the video, but with her as an extra Goonie.
An extra Goonie.
It's weird, but it's so fun. It's again, this is Spielberg even shows up in the middle of the video because it's like a 12-minute fucking music video.
It's on YouTube. Surely go watch
Oh,
it.
it
It's
definitely
awesome.
is. I've shown it to the children.
She rocked it too. That's a good show.
But so it's fun to watch, and again, this is one of those like this is how 80s this movie was. That it
Right.
has that. It has a 12-minute attachment music
just
video
for it.
where they brought the kids in, they retell the
We
story.
don't do that
The
anymore.
Bangles, the Bangles are in the music video. In case you didn't know that, and
Nope,
she
didn't
didn't
know
thank them. They're in the music video. There's like a sea hag and a couple of other characters. That is the Bangles. That is the walk like an Egyptian
Walk like
bitches.
an Egyptian.
That is them dressed up in those
Nice.
parts. And then Andre the Giant being Sloth, which is
Of
fucking
course,
dope.
which
Because
is
again, I
fucking
love Andre
badass.
and I love Sloth, and that's awesome. So yeah, I love that. Goonies are good enough. If they're good enough for you,
They're good enough
good
for
enough
me.
for me.
Yeah.
They're good enough. All right.
Good enough for me.
But on the song, though, that is a good way to segue back to one of the things you were upset about before. Because, so the soundtrack had originally 2 big hits. Goonies Are Good Enough.
Yeah.
And then was 8 Arms Are Enough, or 8 Arms to
Arms
Love
for
You, or
You.
8 Arms to Hold You. It's something weird like that. But so it was because of there was a scene in the movie, and I'm gonna stop here because you came in, and it was I had plans to talk about this anyway, and then you came
And
in,
I
and
just
before
made
I
it
could even
worse.
say anything, you were just immediately had to say something. You were like,
There-
"So let me ask you."
There's a line of dialogue at the very end because Data's like talking to like the reporter guy, and he's like, "The octopus was the scariest thing." And I'm like, "What fucking octopus?"
And-
I'll ask Shane.
Bo
He'll
got
know.
Here, yeah, Bo got here. He said to me, he was like, "I just gotta ask you."
What the fuck's with what octopus? Did I get? Was there an octopus that I missed? Did they cut it? What happened?
And so I will.
It's worse than them even cutting it.
It is. It's
Apparently,
weirder
I'm
than
so
them cutting
upset
it.
about this.
Well, and again, like we've already said, go listen to what we said with Frank, because we mentioned that this was a artifact of how they used to put movies on TV. Because Superman 2 has the same kind of thing.
Yeah, same.
Where
kind
there
of
are
thing.
scenes that only existed for the television cut. Nobody knows why that's what happened. It's just what has happened. Somehow, for television, they got access to footage that is not and never has been part of the theatrical you cut.
or the DVD, or
Well, again,
or the
when you say
VHS.
theatrical cut, that's what you mean. Like somehow they presented
It's
to
bullshit.
you as the movie. It
You
was.
weren't
It's
watching
never been part
TV
of
in
it.
1985. You didn't get to fucking watch it.
Well, no, I mean, again, like I would have been 1. I was seeing it in 91, and it was still being part of the cut of the movie on
Yeah,
TV.
I
But
was-
you were still just too
I was
young at that
4,
point.
I
Yeah.
think.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, Bo coming in and mentioning the octopus gave me 2. I knew I'd get to talk about it, which is great. But B, also, it let me know there's a very clear distinction on, like we said earlier, that this is a movie that crosses generations. Gen X, Zennial with an X, new Gen Z, maybe. But definitely Bo's later millennial.
Yeah.
Like, but the difference here is that apparently the later millennials don't know the octopus scene. And me and people my age and Gen Xers who like grew up with the Goonies are all like, they robbed us of the octopus
really
scene.
did.
Like Bo
It
was like,
sounds
"Where is
so-
the octopus scene?" And I would like me, like I remember growing up and seeing this like only TBS or like
Yeah.
random cuts that was on TV, right? And then finally, I got to a certain age and they stopped putting it on TV all the time, right? Like so when it was on TV all the time, even though there were commercials, I was like, okay, I don't need to own this movie.
Yeah.
But as soon as it stopped being on TV, I immediately bought a VHS for myself. And when
Yeah.
I got my first VHS copy, I played it and I was like, excuse me?
Wait a fucking minute here.
Excuse me.
It's like if you've only ever seen
Where
the
is my
extended
octopus?
cut of Lord of the Rings and you go watch the theatrical cut, it really fucks with you.
Well, but the worst part though is, right, like I'm watching the VHS the first time I put it in after buying it and I was so excited, right? And I put it in and I felt like I was being gaslit. When they
took the cellophane off,
Well-
had that nice smell.
Well, no,
even.
like they go right past no octopus, right? And so like I'm just like, wait. I know there was an octopus, right? And there, it's not in the movie, but they left in
the fucking
the
line.
line. So like I felt gaslit, and then all of a sudden I felt vindicated in it. But then I was like, but wait a minute, where is it? Because he just said it.
Right? They cut it out of the fucking actual version of the movie and only did it for TV.
But so there was it's an injustice.
It is. I never got to see this shit.
There's a whole scene.
There is a giant animatronic fucking octopus, and
Well, and 'cause
it
again-
tries to kill them.
And so they get, like, this is Richard Donner, and he was all about certain things like that. Like, again, Superman, like we had said when we did Frank stuff, Superman was a movie he didn't even want to do it unless he could get the effects to look the way he wanted them to
Yeah.
look, right? And so like
He's like, this
He
is going to
likes
look
that kind of
really
thing.
dumb if we don't have the right effects.
and so he was the same way with this, right? And so don't be wrong, by today's standards, it's cheap and cheesy, but by 1985 standards, this thing was dope looking. Well, again, I mean, like, this is a dude who had a full boat. But like,
Right,
boat,
there's a
you
fucking
talking about
ship.
how you like Master and Commander, you were like, I
I
can't
love-
believe this
love
boat
this
is
ship.
10 times more like
Yes.
cool and specifically built than the one from Master and Commander. And it was like, again, like what, 2 decades before? Like
Yeah.
so much before. And it's just like, man, for a kids movie.
that
This
we
is how much Richard Donner cared. So again, the
probably
octopus was
didn't
dope.
even know it was going to be that big either. They're like, we'll make our money back.
So they
right?
did, so again, like they had this animatronic robot that was totally built and by this man's standards was good enough to be in the movie.
So it looks fantastic.
It's a minute and a half. It's such a quick scene. So when they
Hey, when you leave, that's even worse. Leave it in if it's that short.
so when they come down and they hit the,
The
water
water
and they see
slide
the boat
shit.
the boat the first time, which I wanna say, do you know the story about that? That is actually the first, so the water slide's real. That was a real giant water slide that really took them down to the part of the set where the boat
thing
was.
with Sean Astin. They had to go down it like 5 times.
But the scene you see where they're all like in awe of the boat, that's real. That was he made them go down the water slide into the set where the boat was, and they had never seen it. They didn't know that he had built a full fucking ship and that they were about to be filming on
They
it.
thought it was gonna be like a matte painting.
So, they knew that they probably just thought they were gonna just be told to pretend like they're seeing a boat because they probably thought they were gonna be on a set of a boat, not a
actual
boat.
goddamn boat that we built into the side of this freaking huge building.
So the secret there, though, is that apparently Josh Brolin has said a couple of times that he snuck in. He went down the water slide and wasn't supposed to. But what's funny is like that's what he says. But there's also stories that say they had to refilm his part of seeing it because exclaimed "fuck"
Oh, fuck.
when he saw the boat. So I don't know
believe
which,
it.
but either way, like we know that the there's some kind of truth here. Either it's that he saw it first and he snuck in, or that he ruined a scene by being like so blown away by seeing it. Either way, cool
Holy
story.
fucking shit.
One of them's true, and I like both, so it's all good. But so yeah, the right after they hit that water and they see this, they're supposed to run into an octopus, and literally, I mean, dude, like when we're finished doing this, I will show it to you. You
Good,
will,
because I want to see this. I
you
bet
will
it's
be blown
awesome.
away by how short of a scene it is. Because again, it's literally it's a minute and a half. It's less than 2 minutes. I know that. But Data is the one that gets to save the day, which is why I hate it, because he doesn't have enough of those moments. Usually, even when he saves the day, it immediately gets fucked up. Right?
Yeah, when he like stands up to the Fratellis and stuff.
Exactly. Like
He hits him in the balls with his pinchers of power, and then they're just like, "Ah, you son of a bitch!"
Right? They slip on the oil, but immediately
Yeah.
catch right back up. You know what I'm saying? Like this was a true Data save the day. There was no backstep. So Data had his, and again, it's even one of those things. It's foreshadowed earlier in the movie. He's got his little Walkman.
Oh yeah.
He pulls his Walkman out, hits play. It's playing the 8 Arms to Hold You or whatever the fuck the song is by the Goon Squad. And he drops it. He not even doesn't drop it. He like it's like full on like
Smashes
shoves
it
it
into
into
its face.
the beak of the squid. And then the squid freaks out and just like,
I can't handle the metal. Ah!
yes. Yep. That's it. That's the whole scene.
The power of rock compels you.
But so that was one of those moments. So Bo came in and I was like, so now we see the clear delineation of the
line
age
of, like,
range.
age difference.
Yeah, like because so
It's not even that long. It's only like 4 years.
Well, see, and here's the worst part though is, Bo, I can promise you, you know me, you know how I am. I have a weird memory when it comes to pop culture
You
things.
remember
specifically.
weird stuff, man.
I grew up with a twin sister, and half the time when I talk about movies, she's like, I don't remember that.
You were
I
there.
promise you, she probably doesn't rember the octopus. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things where, like, I vividly remember it.
You
Gen Xers.
You watched Lord of the Rings and went, "Oh, this is like in Goonies."
Yes. But so, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so Gen Xers will remember this. I don't even know if I can say other, like, millennials that are my age remember that octopus scene. Sound off in the comments, guys.
If you remember watching
do you
TV
remember there
when you
being
were
an
4
octopus?
years old?
Or not an octopus? How do you remember the Goonies? Do you think it's
Well, my problem is
essential?
we do all these director's cuts and full release and 30 more seconds of unseen footage bullshit. Why can't we get that for this movie? One of the biggest movies ever made, we can't get the full fucking movie.
Well,
What's a minute and a half octopus scene gonna hurt?
Well, see, but on
Or
that,
the oath scene, even. You know how many people would have been quoting the oath nowadays if they'd left that in the fucking
listen,
movie?
dude, like, I already quote that scene without the oath. So yeah, if
See,
the oath was there,
exactly,
like, you know what I mean?
that
Like the
proves my
speech, it's the
fucking-
speech, it's our time
time.
down here. Up there, it's their time down here. You know, again, he just repeats himself. But I love that speech, dude.
It works.
The next time you're in some school, it'll be somebody else's. Yeah, dude.
It'll be under a different sky.
Fucking love it, dude. It gets you. I love this movie. I love this. I can't describe.
Little Sean Astin, little cute little Sean Astin with
can't
his braces,
describe-
fucking just passionately being like, "Come on, guys!"
You feel it though,
I
right?
know.
You feel it, dude.
If any one of them would have been like, "No, fuck you, man," you'd have been like, you asshole."
Right? Dude, I'm telling you. Again, and that's the scene we talked about earlier. That's right after the bucket. That's the we're gonna make some new Goonies
Right
moment,
before the
you know?
you Goonies.
Exactly, because that's it. She heard his speech and she was like, "Oh, I'm a Goonie then."
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like she heard that and was like,
She holds
"God
up
damn."
the Vulcan. I hereby swear to be a Goonie from this day forth, or whatever the fucking
It is
speech
essentially
was.
like that, dude. It
Yeah.
is essentially like it's like a member of the Goon Docks. You know, like it's very, you know, like it's very specific to their town and their things and who they are, I guess. Because that's just it, though. Really, it's very specific.
Gooners. No, wait, that's a different
No,
thing.
can't say that.
That's a bad thing.
But, you know, because that's the thing. Like, but that's the thing about the movie, right? Like, it seems like they let the girls join in. And Martha Plimpton, like Steph is definitely a Goonie. She's literally on the Goon Docks.
I said the very first time you see her, she's like bobbing for crab or whatever. She comes up out of that barrel holding the big fake crab.
So, she could be a Goonie. Andy doesn't seem like she's growing up on that. Like,
no, she probably lives right next to Troy.
But that's just it though. They kind of do imply that she's supposed to be
from that neighborhood.
Yeah, well, not the neighborhood, but like that she's definitely still going to be displaced.
Yeah.
When whatever golf course, isn't that what they say?
Seems like a golf. Yeah, because they said something about a sand trap.
They're expanding it.
I hope I turn our house into a sand trap and their balls never get out.
Their balls are stuck.
That's right.
Dude, again, this movie, it's so good. Like everything, the interactions with the kids and the adults, and man, I can't. It's so good, dude. It's so good. Again,
best movie ever made.
It's full adventure, right? So we spend like so much time above ground with this whole like with the map and like thinking we're gonna find treasure, but then when they get to where the map goes, it's a whole second adventure that starts because right, like they thought they were just gonna like go to the X.
Yeah, no, because they're like,
here's
look,
the treasure.
There's the 3 rocks and the thing, and it lines up with
the
coin.
doubloon.
Oh, it's definitely over there at that restaurant. That's it. That's the end of the adventure, right? It's got to be in there.
Well, dude, that is like an hour into the movie.
Yeah.
So like you feel like, oh, they are almost done. Fuck no. It is literally like here, just like how The Explorers was like kind of sci-fi adventure down here and then full sci-fi in space. It was like kind of treasure.
Yeah, like a treasure hunt you would have with your friends when we were kids.
Yeah,
like,
feasibly actually
made a map. We're gonna walk through the woods.
But then all of a sudden, the real adventure starts.
It's like, oh shit, there's underground tunnels.
Then there's
booby traps.
Well, then all of a sudden, there's mob guys
people
and ORVs. ORVs.
With bullet holes the size of a grapefruit. You guys gotta listen to me. I'm serious. Oh, don't go inside. I love Chunk.
Oh man, I remember hearing a kid deliver the monologue, his monologue about the when I was in
the 5th grade,
I went to the movies
and I made it and I threw up and I made these noises
and then everybody and then everybody on the ground and
I felt so bad.
I was just like standing ovation for this kid. I was just like, you are the coolest little kid I've ever met. I can't believe that's what you're doing right now. He delivered it so great too, like just like this. That's one of those things too, like apparently he didn't know this for the longest time. He thought it was a completely made up story, but apparently that is I think it's either Columbus or Spielberg. One of the two. That is a true story.
They actually did that.
They actually did the.
It's gross. And devious and awesome all at the same time.
Oh, it's so great, dude. Like that's. I remember you hear that story and you're like, I would never do that because the way he tells it. It's genius.
Where's the movie where we actually use that? Like, come on, just take 45 seconds.
So yeah, again, dude, like this movie was so much fun. It's so much fun to watch, but from like the stories you hear behind the scenes, it was like just a blast to be a part of.
Set.
You know, because like, you know, again, like we were saying, this is Richard Donner. He's a director. Like he did Superman. You think he's super serious, but no, like him and Spielberg went out of their way to do things for these kids. So Corey Feldman, right? Huge Michael Jackson fan.
Yeah.
And we all know that.
Yeah, we all know this.
Like, we all know older Corey Feldman. No, we all know older Corey
like
Feldman.
He had the
hair.
Oh, it was great.
The long hair.
That's my favorite
No,
Feldman.
listen. No, when I saw him at the convention, he was in the fucking jacket and stuff. Yeah, dude.
That's my favorite version of him is when he's full Michael Jackson.
Wearing the glove and everything.
Yes,
yeah, dude.
the red jacket and shit.
So he was wearing a blue one, but it was the same style.
Cut?
Yeah.
Oh, it might actually look nicer.
Oh yeah, no, it looked dope, dude. Like he did a full, like he did the panel. He answered the panel, like wearing the yeah, dude. Like, and he had the hair, the one that was like pulled. You know. But so obviously though, this is before that. This is he was a he's a little kid. But so like he was already just a huge Michael Jackson fan, and Spielberg knew that, and him and Donner arranged to have Michael Jackson come to set and fucking meet all the kids. Literally, and like Donner even used it to his advantage because they had one scene where like just Feldman just kept not being able to deliver the line right. It had to when they the water pressure, like when they
when they're doing the pipe.
He's like reverse pressure. pressure. You know when he yells it, pressure.
And then it blows up Troy's
yes,
toilet.
Yeah. Apparently he kept screaming it, and it was just like Donner was like, it's not. I don't know what it is. It's just not working.
I don't know what word you're saying, but it's not
They
reverse.
told him that Michael was coming to set that day. And
so don't mess up.
They recorded exactly one take before Michael got to set because he was so excited that he thought Michael might walk in while he was doing it. That is the one that's in the movie. It is the one they use.
You can't fuck up in front of your idol,
exactly,
man.
dude. He was like, I got to do this. I got to do this.
Yeah, it's like, I got to nail it.
But so again, like famously, it was just like so much fun to be on the set. Like during the last like week of filming, apparently, this is one of those things. Again, like I've heard all the behind the scenes stories. I've had DVDs with commentary. You know, I've just heard these things, and so like this is one of those ones where it's like you would almost believe this isn't true, but there is both video footage of it and I think the DVD commentary. When Donner was with the full cast, he verifies that this is also true. During the last 2 weeks of filming, Spielberg told all of the kids, like, look, guys, I want you guys just to do me a favor. Keep a secret. When we're done, when we wrap, I'm going to take you guys. Donner had a house in Hawaii.
Nice.
And he was like, I'm going to fly you and all of your families to his place. He doesn't know. It's going to be a surprise. We're going to surprise him.
We're going to crash Donner at his fucking beach house.
Once we wrap, right? He's like, we're going to surprise him. But I need you guys all to keep it quiet. No one let him know what's going on. Well, again, they're all kids. And so like they were so worried about accidentally letting it slip that they were like almost cold to Donner. And Donner was just like, I don't understand what the hell is. He was like, maybe the kids are just upset because it's about to end.
Yeah, they're like, man, we've had so much fun. I don't want to go home.
And so like he was convinced the kids were upset with him or something. And so like,
what'd I do?
And so like literally you can find there's actual footage from when like the kids run up to him on his Hawaiian fucking estate, and he's just sitting outside like, what the fuck is happening?
He's chilling out on the beach.
No, dude.
Got his fucking Corona with lime and shit.
It's literally, it's Cohen. It's Chunk. It's the kid that played Chunk. He comes running up and he's just cracking jokes with him immediately. Because I don't know if you've ever seen him. That kid, dude, like he never should have got out of it.
Yeah, no.
There's old footage of him like doing like,
I've seen
the
some
interview
stuff where
circuits
he's on, dude. He's a little Robin Williams almost.
Oh, it's so great. Like, and again, he's still that way. Like I said, you should see the thing they did.
That's probably why he's such a good lawyer.
Oh, well, for Hollywood especially, because he gets it. He gets it on a very personal level. But yeah, dude, like, so that's another one, like, much like I already said these other things you should check out, you should check that out.
Nice.
It's so fun to watch because again, like, Donner's face lights up
because he thought these kids
were mad at him, and when they show up, he's just like
they wrapped filming. He got on a plane. He's depressed. Gets off the plane. His wife's like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "Man, it was so good till the last 2 weeks."
I thought that Aston kid liked me.
Yeah, I did.
You know what I mean?
I don't even know what I did, but they all started hating me.
I know that Aston and Brolin. I know their daddies. Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Sitting on the beach, contemplative, just swirling his drink. Like, I don't know what I fucking did.
And again, though, that is...
And then Chunk rungs up, "Hey, you guys!"
I'm telling you, that's basically how it is. You need to watch it. It's so fun. It's what you want. It's like, you're just like, I want that to be true.
Little tear goes down your face.
Because you want to believe.
Yeah, you want, like, oh.
Because you see these kids and you're like, oh, they look like they're having that much fun. You want to believe it. They were. They did. On that, though, the two that we see who hate each other the most, probably Mouth and Steph, right? That one was true. Apparently, those two did not get
like
along.
each other.
Yeah. Martha Plimpton and
so the
Feldman,
hug at the end of the movie was probably difficult for them.
Very put on. Probably very easy to film the rest of the movie where they're actually like one.
Fuck you short mouthy little bastard. Fuck you.
Yeah, because they one-liner each other constantly. They are a good foil for each other. They're great. Again,
but you still kind of want them to hook up at the end. Even though she's a little older. Go Mouth.
Well, but not much. So that's the thing.
2-3 years?
Just 2 or 3. I didn't know this. And again, with all of the extensive things that I did know, because some things are just like a little bit beyond what I care. Like even with my giant fandom that I really care about.
I don't give a fuck about how actually old everybody is.
Well, so the characters apparently all of the Goonies are supposed to be teenagers. They are supposed to be in their teens. Every one of them.
So minimum 13. Fuck you. No, some of those guys, like, Data's like 11, maybe.
Chunk is the youngest. Like, actor-wise. Like, he was 9 or 10.
What?
Yeah, dude.
I can't say anything. I was a big 10-year-old.
So, right.
I was kind of the chunk of my class.
But so, yeah, like, it was one of those things where I was like, when I read that they're all supposed to be teenagers, I was like, well, that makes at least the kiss with Mikey.
Yeah, a little less weird. I was like,
Andy
man, I always thought
weird.
that was weird as shit. I was like, she's kissing like an 11-year-old.
So that makes that a little less uncomfortable.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, she's only like 2 years old.
It makes the Steph in the mouth a little less uncomfortable. But at the same time, I don't buy it.
But they're so much shorter than the girls.
Well, here's the problem. The problem is that we grew up in that that where it started to change over, right? We grew up with the Dawson's Creek as well as this, and Dawson's Creek was like 30-year-olds to be
playing fucking teenagers,
right?
yeah.
And so like our head is so fucked up where we watch some of these and we're like, they don't look the right age, but they were. Our problem is that
actually the right age.
We were so used to watching Clueless with a bunch of like 25-year-olds playing teenagers that we can't even like separate the
fucking
real.
Buffy, you got Xander, he's 25, and Cordelia's almost 30.
Exactly. You get what I'm saying? Like, we grew up at the wrong time. Like, Gen Xers, they can watch us and they're like, no, those kids look the right age. Us, we grew up
That's
where
what I looked like when I was 13.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, we grew up where it started to switch over. And so for us, sometimes it's like, well, I can believe it. Sometimes I don't. That looks stupid. That doesn't look real.
I don't get it.
But yeah, because all of these kids, other than like Chunk, probably were the right. It's well, again, like Saved by the Bell, they were teenagers. Dustin Diamond was younger, just like Chunk was younger. Like, you got the one who's, I guess that helps you average it out a little bit. So that way, if you're a little bit over, a little bit under.
I did watch Saved by the Bell, all the way up to Zach and Kelly's wedding.
We all did.
I actually really like that movie, the wedding in Vegas.
The Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's really good. Didn't really care for the college years much.
No, it's different. It's a way different show. It was a way different
I liked
show.
their supervisor guy, big guy with a mullet. Liked him. He was funny.
Another ex-football player, to go back to our sloth connection here with ex-football players.
I believe it. He was huge. He was bigger than fucking Slater.
So let's get back to the movie. We're getting to where we're obviously starting to probably be ready to wrap up.
Down,
but before we get there, one of the things I got to talk about, because we already mentioned we have our Richard Donner, we have our Superman, and we even get the one step further for the connect. Like, obviously, we all know Super Sloth. He pulls it out.
Yeah, the super. I know. I love it.
They even play John Williams. They even play John Williams, dude. And that's because Donner, right? Like, Donner had to have been like, look, John, please.
It's just 30 seconds. That's all I need.
Like,
I'll cut you a check.
He was like, we're going so over budget with everything else we're doing already.
I'll pay you out of my pocket, buddy.
But please let us have it. Like, trust me, when you see it, you'll love it. But please let me have it.
You're going to pop in the theater, I swear, man.
Like, yeah, no, everybody's going to see this moment and they're going to be like, trust me. Right? Like, that's what it was.
It's one of my favorite parts.
Well, because again, like
the Superman.
Because that's one of those things. Like, this movie,
he gets stronger too when he does that too. Did you notice?
Yeah.
He
lifts.
It's like spinach with Popeye.
Because this movie was one of those movies that's filmed roughly the order in which you see it, which always makes it take longer to film.
That's how I would have to do it though. If I filmed something, I'm like, no, we have to film the first scene. Because it's first.
But so again, like, that if that's how they had to film, then it definitely means that by the time they would have needed the Superman song, like, Donner knew.
He had time to nag him about it. Like, come on, man. Come on, you wanna.
Yeah, so again, the Superman moment was it was a truly phenomenal. We all popped. We love it. God bless Richard Donner. Again, this is why it matters that they were able to get real people to make a real movie at the time. We weren't just trying to take the easy way out. This is just because it was for kids didn't mean we didn't need to care.
Right.
And
like they do now.
Exactly.
I do some of these kids movies. So nowadays, I'm like, y'all are just phoning this shit in.
So this one, though, again,
AI wrote this.
Obviously we're not doing how we used to do this. We didn't. There's all kinds of things about this movie we definitely did not talk about. But I think the vibe of the excitement that we had even for the minutia that we have talked about, should show you how important this movie is.
We could do another 3 hours.
No,
on this.
no. Listen, dude. If we were doing this the
old way, jeez, scene by scene.
I'm even trying to be nice. Like I'm the one I can see how long we're going, dude. We technically have, even with our new format, put out ones that'll be longer, but it's because I'm trying to watch myself because I know me.
I'm trying to reel it in.
I could do this all day. I know so much and so many things.
All right, Steve Rogers, calm down.
I get that reference.
I hope so.
You just
I would hope so. You're the one who gave me comic books when I was a kid. You're like, here, you'll like this one.
See, look, this is one of those things I meant from like that's the Steve Rogers. That's from the movie. I get that reference.
Yeah.
Now you get the ticket. Yeah, I was referencing the movie when I said it. Yeah. I get that reference. Okay, on that note, I think we're good. I think we're ready.
Did Cap just tell me to watch my mouth?
I think we're ready to wrap things up. We're ready to get to the end.
We're starting to talk about Marvel movies now.
Well, that technically touches, though, as we've already said. It's only tangentially
wait 20 years,
off.
but it works.
It gets there. We went DC to Marvel,
and apparently he kept working.
You
out
see
the
that
whole time.
We went DC to Marvel.
Yep.
All in one. Goonies is our connecting point.
Now, we got any Dark Horse comics? Can we bring that in real quick?
Technically falls under the branch.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Dark Horse got bought by DC, I think.
Oh, see, there we go.
We're all good. It's all in the universe. We're covered. Now that we're at the end, though, we do still have one thing to take care of. It's our segment, our new thing we've been doing for a little bit. We're definitely going to be going. Bo, what's the thing?
I don't have one. This movie's perfect.
Look, dude. Look, I'm cool with you saying that. I'm even fine with that. This is my favorite movie.
I feel like we already covered mine. If I had to pick one, the octopus thing.
Okay,
it bothered.
That's fine. That's fine.
Other than that,
That's
this
good.
movie's flawless. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
I mean, this is my favorite movie of all time.
It's not even my favorite movie of all time, but I still feel that way.
Okay, though, Bo, hit me.
What's your thing, brother?
So I've got at least
you actually
two.
Have stuff?
Yes, I've got at least two.
Wow, okay.
But for the different reasons. Remember,
right.
we said
it's just the thing
it's the thing. It doesn't have to be the thing that negatively takes you out of the movie. It doesn't have to be a negative thing. I do have two. They're not negative. I mean, it all depends on what you mean by that, right? Like, so one of them is
I hate this movie now that I've seen it.
Neither of them is like that. But
Okay,
again, like you with you and the watermelon, it's like a goof that you're just like, yeah. So
it still bothers
one of them is like that, but in a way that I still have a very positive connotation with, and it's because. So in the scene where you see Chunk get picked up by the Fratellis on the road, on the side of the road, right?
Yeah.
Like they grab him, they do this cool thing where you see you see him in the rear, the
mirror,
side mirror,
and he's
right?
singing.
Yes. Jake's belting it out while Francis runs around. Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you. Watch the movie again. Watch that scene. If you watch the reflection of him in the mirror, he doesn't sing. The reflection doesn't sing because they were filmed at different times.
Yeah, that's right.
And Jake, Robert Davi is the one who said, "Let me do this
opera singing shit."
And they were like, "Okay." So what happened though is obviously they filmed the first way through, through the reflection. Before he had that idea.
So he's singing with the reflections not doing anything.
It's not even just that it's not even just that he's not doing anything. He is smoking a cigarette. So literally, if you watch the scene, he is belting out the opera while the reflection they cut to every now and then.
Taking a drag.
Yes.
That's a little mess up in editing. It's not that bad.
Listen, the reason I don't even have a negative connotation to it, but it is, again,
it's just one of those things you notice every time you watch it.
It's the first thing out of any movie that I ever caught. Like it's the first,
Oh,
like
it's
nobody
your
told
first-
me. I caught it. I saw it
That's
myself.
Awesome. That's
I
your
was-
first.
yeah,
What the
like,
fuck?
weird Easter egg,
That
like,
sounds
yeah.
so cool.
It's my first The Thing. It's my
I
first.
annoy people with this stuff all the time. And like, oh, you see those leaves thrown like there? That's just two dudes standing
Yes.
on the roof throwing some leaves
so
off.
It's my first one that I ever
Nice.
caught on my own. I didn't have, I
Didn't
didn't
have
read
somebody
it somewhere
explain
else.
it to you?
I saw it and was like, whoa,
That's
whoa, whoa,
awesome.
whoa, whoa. And so again,
This movie's your first The Thing ever.
yes, it's great.
It's our 100th episode. It's
So
the
many
beginning
things
of season 3. It's
soon.
his
Yeah.
first
The Thing.
The Thing. It's Goonies is life.
So again, that one is that's like a weird little, like you said,
That was awesome, though. I like that one.
Missing editing. I have one other, and this is one that again, I feel like you're gonna hear this and you're gonna pop for it because you're gonna be like, holy shit, I should have noticed this.
Okay.
Well, actually, never mind. Maybe you will, maybe you won't.
I'm ready.
You're also you did band.
Yes.
You did
I was marching
You've also
band.
you've specified though you don't read music.
Yeah, I
Okay.
learned by watching people play.
Okay,
I-
so so you know the scene,
Yeah, with the
we
piano.
gotta play the piano. You get it's either an A sharp or a B flat. You better get it right or else we'll all B flat. Great joke.
yeah.
The problem here is an A sharp and a B flat are the same thing.
Are they really?
They're the same note. Not only are they the same note on a piano, it's the same key.
Really? So it wouldn't matter either way.
No, she would
we were fine.
She would be pushing the same key down. Whether she thought it was a B flat
That's
or
what I get
an
for
A
being
sharp.
a stick monkey, I guess.
And so like that one bothers me. That's
If you know music, that's gonna
Yeah.
bother the piss out of you. Like,
that's the itch on the inside.
There's
one.
no dilemma
Yeah,
here.
yeah. That's the itch on the inside one, right?
Right.
Like that's the one where it's like I don't even know how to deal with the problem that causes me because it just bothers me somewhere deep in my brain.
It's just a deep joke from One-Eyed Willie. For
Yeah,
the
you know,
people who
100%, and I'm good.
He was apparently
he
One-Eyed
was-
Willie was apparently like an advanced fucking engineer.
Well, I mean, he did make an entire organ out of bones.
Yeah, I mean, like, and all the Rube Goldberg devices
Okay.
throughout this shit.
I know we technically should be finished, but now that we hit the end, I want to mention a couple of random behind the scenes things that are really
Right,
fun, right?
go.
So here's one that's really dumb. Every pirate skeleton in the movie are real skeletons. That's really cool.
That
Are you ready
is
for the dumb
kinda
part?
gross.
Are you ready for the dumb part though?
Yeah, sure.
The skeleton of Chester Copperpot is fake.
Well, you did all the you can't reuse one of the other skeletons.
So it's all real
I
pirate
doubt
skeletons.
anybody would have noticed.
All real pirate skeletons. They had to. They even made that's a real skull. One-Eyed Willie. Donner kept it.
Nice. I'd have kept it too.
He also kept like a model they made of the
Mm.
ship. But again, just like again, like I don't understand why that is,
Right.
but that is. It is.
Why'd they
the
use
thing.
real skeletons?
Except for Chester Copperpot.
Except
Like,
for
why is
Chester-
Chester Copperpot the one we draw the line at? Why
That
did
one's
he
got
not-
to be fake, but we just like this guy actually died 300 years ago.
Oh, wait. It's because they smashed that one, right? Chester Copperpot.
yeah, that's right.
And so they were like, we can't
We
smash
can't
a
do
real
that
skeleton.
to an actual. Yeah,
Look, we figured
we got to
it
give
out.
these back to the museum.
Look at us. Look at us,
Yeah,
Bo.
we got it.
figured it out. We're smart.
Smart.
Uh,
The alcohol hasn't affected us that
the
much.
other thing, though, I want to point out to you before we finish, because it's one of those. We've kind of alluded to it because I told you about it before we started. There were the Spielberg, right? Like we've
Yeah.
hinted at Spielberg kind of filmed,
Some
kind
stuff?
of directed some stuff for this. There were going to be gorillas. There were going to be gorillas.
There are different things.
there's-
Jane Goodall would kick your ass.
There are several stories about the gorillas and how their involvement was going to be in the movie, but there were supposed to be gorillas. It was
I kind of want it.
It was either set free gorillas from a zoo, which is crazy. Look it up. I'm not going to go into details, but
Yeah,
look it up.
there's
I
like-
want
you
people to
told me
find it.
There's
Yeah.
like still shots.
I want people
or
to find
something.
them. So go on a fun adventure of your own and Google. You'll find it and you'll laugh your butt off. It's good.
Right.
But there was also a possibility of like monkeys in the gorillas in the caves and like They had so
Steve
many
Spielberg
wild
really
ideas
wanted
for
to
this.
do some monkey shit.
Something. This is, again, I love this so much. Also, before we finish, one last one, just because you like
It's just because you...
well, also because I know you like things like this one. This one is,
yeah.
Richard Donner is in the movie.
Where?
He is the sheriff on the ATV at the end.
Oh,
the older sheriff.
one?
That's
Oh,
like,
shit.
You see that? Is
I've
that
never
the
actually
kid?
seen him before. That's awesome.
That's Richard Donner.
Nice.
See, I knew you'd like it. I was like, yeah.
The one who's like, well, they're here now.
Yeah,
Call
like,
it in,
yes,
Charlie.
yes, that was
why
Richard
his
Donner.
acting's
Yes,
really bad.
Because it didn't
Clearly
need to be good.
reasons why he's a director.
God's bless
Fine.
Richard Donner.
Cheers.
All right, guys, we had a lot of fun. It's a great movie. I could go on. Again, you saw.
Yeah.
We thought we
Yeah,
were
we
finished,
thought we were
and I
done,
still
he kept
popped off
going.
with like 5 more minutes. I could do this all
If
day.
we don't stop him now, we'll be here all day.
Definitely watch the Goonies. You've got no reason
There's
not
no
to.
reason not to.
It's a great
It's
movie.
worth spending money on, even.
Oh, 100%.
Even if you can't find it for free, pony up
Watch
the
it.
$5. It's awesome.
It's great. I can't say enough great about it.
Me either.
On to before we can't forget we've still got closing duties.
Yes.
This was episode
Due
100.
diligence.
We can't
can't
forget
just
ourselves.
end.
We can't forget ourselves here. So episode 100 again, we got to wrap this up with our beer, Cerveza. Like we've already said, if you don't know why it was the perfect one, we've told you now. It fits.
It fits so good.
Ay, Dios
And-
mío.
and
Dios mío.
And they were Spanish pirates.
Yes,
There's
it's
layers, all
everywhere.
kinds of
Yes.
stuff.
Definitely try this. It's good.
It's good. It was a little weird the first drink.
The first couple of sips.
like-
We've said this before. There
Yeah.
are certain beers where the first couple of sips you might kind of be like, well, it's just because it's novel. It's new.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, what the hell?
Once you get acclimated, it's good. I like it.
Great.
It's delicious.
Summer beer.
Yes, I like it. Way to go, Masthead. We've had them before. Masthead's good. Way to go, guys.
They've liked our stuff before.
All right, you guys know the deal. Last week he got to talk. Same thing this week. Again, it's the Goonies. Jack has grown up with this movie. I mean, you guys have heard me for over an hour talk about how much I love it. So obviously there's no way he got to grow up and not be watching it.
Yeah.
So, buddy, what do you think about the Goonies?
It was good.
Yeah, of course. This is not even like this is the first. You've been watching this your whole life,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's crazy why in the movie they talked about the octopus as in the movie there was not, and in the early years it was there.
So, Bo,
That's hilarious.
Bo didn't know about it either.
I didn't know either.
And Bo still hasn't seen it. Bo's not seen it.
When we're done here,
You've
I
seen
get
it.
to
I
watch
told
it.
Bo, I was like, Jack's even already seen the octopus.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So what else do you like about this movie?
Sloth is Superman.
Super Sloth. We all love Super Sloth. He's the coolest, dude. You gotta love a
Sloth's the
guy
man.
like Sloth. Which Goonie is your favorite though?
I think Data.
Data.
Yeah.
Data's cool.
He
He's-
has the machines.
He has all the gadgets.
He's the cool
and
gadgets. Slick shoes.
And
Pinchers
he's
of power.
Pinchers of
From-
power. Yeah, the dad with the cheese, the camera.
Yeah.
the camera,
Bully
the
blinders.
cheese,
and he's from Loki. If
Yes,
people
he's
watch
also in Loki. That's right. You're so smart. He's OB and Loki. Look at him. This
If
kid
people
knows
watch
his stuff.
Loki right now, watch this.
There you go.
At the end.
I like good, bud. All right.
Yeah.
I can tell you're finished, huh?
Yeah.
All right. What else do you want to say before you go?
Like and subscribe.
Good job, brother.
Thank you, sir.
You did awesome. Well, that was Jack, everybody.
And before we're finished, like we've already mentioned, we're at episode 100. We are not completely at the end of the season. 52 and 52 makes 104.
Yeah.
So we have a few episodes to go, but episode 100 was a big
It's
one.
a big one.
Worth mentioning.
There are network TV shows that don't get to 100 episodes.
But because it was 100 and we wanted to do something special, we did have to bump the beer that we're doing next and the movie we're doing next by a week. And Bo, go ahead and tell them what it is. You'll understand. You'll get what I'm
you'll
saying.
get it. It's Outer Belt Brewing Company's Golf Cart Blood Orange Golden Ale. Because Happy Gilmore 2 just came out.
And we're going to do the first one.
Yeah. Because we're going to...
Well, because we're not going to spoiler mode.
Yeah.
We're all about maybe trying to do some newer movies. Maybe most of us are older.
Maybe in like a month when everybody's watched the Happy Gilmore 2, we'll come back and
it'll be the loose end season.
Yeah.
We'll do it during the loose ends.
Yeah,
because it'll now be a loose end.
It'll be perfect.
But we figure if Happy Gilmore just came out, we should definitely be talking. Happy Gilmore 2 came out. We should be talking about the movies. Yeah, well, I love both. Like, dude, have you watched the new one yet?
Bob.
Have you watched the new one yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, dude, it's good.
I was waiting for when we...
Yeah, no, I won't say anymore. But it's I like
my sister's already watched it. She says it's better than the first one.
Not at all. She's insane, but it's good. It's good. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's just, I can't even say nothing else. That's crazy. It's good though. It's not bad. It's not one of those reunion movies.
It's not one of those ones where it's like, why'd we do this?
I still had a lot of fun. It's good. I liked it. And I'm sure, again, we're going to have a blast talking about it next week. Talk about the first one. Again, we're not going to talk about the second. We're not getting into the spoilers.
Nothing. We're not give people like time to watch it.
We might give our 1 or 2 word opinion each on what we think about the new one. That's it. We're not going to go nothing. We'll save the full blown everything for when we do an episode for that one.
Yeah.
But I think we're done, Bo. Anything else you want to hit people with before we're out of here?
I need everybody, just real quick. I need one person. I need one motherfucking person to subscribe so I can hit 600.
We did hit 5. We hit over our 500 on Facebook.
On Facebook, that was we hit 500 on Facebook. Thanks a lot.
I know. I agree.
But like the $5.99 on YouTube is bothering me.
Yeah, I agree.
Give me a nice round number. You all know how much I like that. So like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things. And right now, I'm just really hoping we can have Cindy fucking send us off. She does it better than me.
Well, just in case she can't. Hey, you guys!
You guys! Sloth Love Chunk.
Like and subscribe.